Virgin Australia.
Thank you very much, Richard. I have to put my glasses on so I can see you all. I have to say, when I took the bet, the odds were heavily on my favour because, thank you, I'm sure,
Nothing personal.
unless here. The odds were in my favour for two simple reasons. I mean, one, I inherited staff which is just absolutely outstanding. I mean, there's nothing I can teach these people by way of service because they are brilliant. And the second thing is I had a truly, and I mean truly, global brand in Virgin. And frankly, it's a CEO's dream to have those two things in any new company that they go into, so I'm very grateful. Just before I say a couple of words, I just want to acknowledge that my executive team is here as well today, and they'll wave their hands in a moment. And after the press conference, if there's any further questions that you want to talk to them about, feel free. They're not going to tell you secrets that are up down the pipeline, but they will talk to you about everything else. So today, the game changes in Australia, and it's the birth, as Richard quite rightly said, of Virgin Australia, a new airline. And in fact, in some ways, it really feels like today's my first day in the job, because the last 12 months have really been about hard work, about planning, about strategy, and today's where it all starts. It starts here and it starts now. This is where the new airline will start making a real difference. We're going to be more competitive in the leisure market than we've ever been. And you'll just stay tuned in the next 24, 48 hours and you'll see what I mean. We will break what has been effectively a monopoly in business class since the days that Anchor stopped flying. We will provide a product that is conducive and suitable for every end of the market. And we've seen Virgin do this in other parts of the world. We're going to see Virgin do this in Australia. But when I think about what we've done in 12 months, and Richard mentioned some of the things, you know, I wonder how did we do this? And really, when you stop and think about it, it really gets down to one simple thing: hard work. We've got a lot of energy in the staff, we've got a lot of hunger, but very importantly, we've got staff that want to be the best in Australia. And that's what this is about. So today we unveil this very, very modern looking livery and brand, and it really does epitomise everything that Virgin Australia will stand for. Style, value for money, it'll be relevant in all sectors, it'll have a reputation, as it does today, as Virgin Blue does today, and the Australia does today, and Pacific Blue does today, of nothing but the best of service. And it's very, very clear from the livery that it's Australia, and we're very proud to say that we are part of Australia. So today, Virgin Blue will become Virgin Australia. Between now and the end of the calendar year, you will see the Australia and Pacific Blue also become Virgin Australia. So that by the end of this calendar year, there'll only be one brand. But it's not just the outside, as Richard said, it's the inside of the aircraft that is different as well, and you'll get to see that in a minute. But also we're going to take that look and feel right through the whole experience. So overnight there's going to be a lot of people working in a lot of airports to change some of the signage, look and feel of the airports as well. I've got to single out a few people, and Hans Holzbach, who is here somewhere, there he is. I've worked with Hans before, and we took him on to do the livery and the product design interior of the aircraft and everything that you'll see in terms of look and feel. And quite simply, the guy's the best in the business, right? And we're very fortunate to work with him. And in fact, you're going to see him in a little cameo appearance in an ad shortly. One thing that I want to point out, Hans made a comment to me which has stayed in my mind since he said it. He's been working very closely with our engineers. Obviously, there's a lot of work that needs to be done on the aeroplane. And he has said, John, I've never met a more professional, more can-do bunch of people in my life. And I just want to thank the engineers very much. I don't think any of them here, but just they are. Now, what about the advertising campaign? Well, I'm going to show you that in a moment. But probably one of the best things, one of the things I'm really proud of is appointing Clemenges as our advertising agency back in September. And I'm not sure if Robert's here, but we've been working with Clemenges, obviously tirelessly to come up with a new brand campaign. And I think this brand campaign really captures everything that we are trying to be, the best of the best. We've worked with Les Goff, who I don't know if he's here as well. Yes, he is down there. And he's he's composed a specific tune that will really be the backbone of our marketing campaign going forward. And what he has really done, I think, is captured the essence or the heritage of the Virgin brand and translated it in music and you'll see that. So why don't I just stop there for a minute and play the ad so you can experience it for yourself. Watch out for cameo appearances from Hans and from Julie. Where's Julie? Rebecca here, who designed the uniforms, and others. So can we play the music, please? Or the video, I should say. Thanks to Clemenger, Les, everybody involved in that ad. It'll go to air tonight, and it will be on every TV station, obviously, and press in the morning. So, we'll take some Q&A in a moment, but just before we do that, this is, as I said before, the start. There's going to be many, many things rolling out between now and the end of the year, but even between now and 30 June. Tomorrow we open a special priority screening lane at Melbourne Airport for our premium guests. In a couple of weeks we're opening a completely new lounge at Melbourne Airport. A few weeks after that, a completely new lounge in Brisbane. And of course the Brisbane terminal is almost completed, and you will have seen that. All this architecturally inspired lounges, etc., have been done by Tim Greer, who, again, I don't know if he's here, there's so many people, but Tim from Tonkin, I can't pronounce Zolaika, but I'll try, and Green have done a great job, and again, have carried that essence of the brand right through all the ground product. And of course, in a few months, we'll roll out a completely new, and I mean a completely new, frequent flyer program. So stay tuned for that one. In closing, I just want to say that, you know, we all know that aviation is competitive, and we all know that there's stiff competition from everywhere. We don't take it for granted. But competition and determination is really in the Virgin DNA, and Richard is a testament to that. And I am really proud to say that we will make a difference in Australia. We've got great staff, they've got energy, hunger, and intent on being the best. So thank you all for coming. We'll take some Q&As, if that's all right, Daniel, and then our staff will be delighted to take you through the cabins. Thank you.